My name is Shahar Algazy. I moved here from Israel almost 4 years ago. Had a major dream to own a Viper. That was the main reason we moved out here. Oh, for as long as I can remember myself, I was pretty much a car guy. I was probably conceding one, you know. My dad used to take me to car shows all the time. It was just always there. The day I moved here, I bought my dream car. I bought my Dodge Viper that you can see right here. I decided to build my first car. It was the green Mitsubishi Eclipse from the first movie. That was pretty much three and a half years ago. As we evolved and I sold that car in order to build another one, and then I built another one and another one and another one. I had the purple Eclipse. I had some more cars. In a higher level, I got the RX-7 FD. That was kind of always an iconic JDM car. The moment I was able to put my hands on the GTR, I got this R33. Eddie, which is a good friend of mine, is a Supra fanatic. He had a bunch of them, and we kind of convinced him to join along and do that. And the S2000, this is actually the second time I'm building that car. First time you guys from the Petersen actually helped me dial in the color for that car and all the design portion of it. The Civic is a car we built maybe 2 years ago for my buddy Rich. We found the car online. It was like an immaculate car, 3-owner, 100,000 miles, 1994, and ironically, it had the movie wheels on it. Perfect condition, everything was great about it. It was only missing the body kit, that's it. I think overall, all these cars, except the RX-7, was kind of built for a purpose. It was a car show, it was a big event, maybe Fuel Fest, maybe a Fast and Furious cruise that we're doing. Each one of them was kind of had a deadline that was pushed to it. For as long as I can remember myself, I always dreamed about a first generation Dodge Viper. And funny enough, the day we moved here, 16-hour flight, 7 suitcases, me, my wife, and the dog, going through immigration and all that kind of fun stuff. We got home to my buddy's home, my buddy Rod, and maybe we had breakfast. An hour later, I told him, "Hey, can you take me over here? I want to buy a car." So that would be probably my all-time favorite, always. I almost enjoy more of the journey of building those cars than owning them. All these cars have parts from the 90s, parts from the early 2000s. Everything is discontinued. Each time you're trying to get to a part that you're after, you're finding some hidden backstory that a guy was on set of Fast 1, or it's a guy who was involved with building the cars. Just recently we finished building the VW Jetta from the first movie. Happened to contact the son of the owner of back in the day. It was Sebring that used to make the exhausts. It has like a special exhaust with like double tips, carbon fiber. And he's like, yeah, I think I have like 3 of them left over, brand new from 1998 in a warehouse. Those kind of moments are really special to me. After the car is built and I'm able to take it to car shows and sharing it with people, I leave the door open, I let people sit in it, I let people take photos with it, I do whatever I can. The smile on people's faces is just what it's all about. It makes me happy seeing people so happy about those cars. You know, you take it to a car show, it's a dad with his kid, or it's a kid that just started watching the franchise, and oh, it's a car from the movie, you know. I got to meet Sung Kang, and he was just like a crazy, amazing, humble guy. He signed some of them, really liked it. We shared some stories. He's a car builder as well. Noel, Hector from the first movie, super cool guy. Chad, I've met him as well. Craig Lieberman, he was the technical advisor on the first 3 movies, and he was in part 1. Craig really helped me with understanding parts that I never knew existed, or what was the name, and stuff that you can't really get without knowing a guy like that. Cody Walker, I met Jordana as well, just sweet people. Ludacris, really humble and nice guy. Tyrese, I saw him at a car show as well when I had my Spider, my purple Eclipse. I've met Vin a couple of times. I mean, the cast was kind of special in its own way, you know, because you don't expect it to happen, and suddenly everything just comes together, and you're there. I'm like, wow, what am I doing here? I'm just staying with all those people, and who the hell am I, right? The little guy from Israel that just moved here and started building those cars. Suddenly I'm like surrounded with those people that I'm some kind of a fan on, because I grew up on those movies, right? I really like project managing, and that's what I do for a living also. I do construction, and I manage projects for a living. So just constantly, I don't know, buying car parts and hands-on, you know, installing all those challenges of thinking outside the box. Okay, there's a guy that's selling a super rare wheels in New Jersey. Okay, what are we gonna do? He wouldn't ship, you know, to LA, and we're not in New Jersey. Okay, let's start asking people, and then you're meeting a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend that lives in Ohio, and that's a friend of a guy from New York, of a guy from New Jersey, and he's like, yeah, for sure, I'll help you guys out, you know? It's those kind of experience and friendships that's coming together and form, and stuff that keeps me going, and it's fun, you know? It's really honestly fun. You do those cars and you get to enjoy an S2000, and 6 months later you get to enjoy an RX-7, and a year later you get to enjoy a GTR or a Supra, or you get to experience all those kind of cars. And it's, you know, I had a dream to move here and to do those kind of stuff, and that's my American dream. If you have a dream and you're thinking about something, and it's inspiring you, and you want to get it, you know, you work hard, you get that side hustle, you get a second job, you do what you have to do, get it, you know, work on it and get it. By the end of the day, I'm sure that if you're going to put your mind into it, you're going to get it. And if it's something you really want to do, don't let it die, you know, because don't let it sit on the back burner and just regret that you never did it 20 years later, you know, something like that. Everything is reachable, everything is possible. I do believe that if you work hard and you put your mind to it, you can pretty much do anything.